It's again the zinc price on the London Metal Exchange, which is the biggest gainer this morning. Zinc has actually reached the highest level we've seen in 14 years after one of the big producers, Nurstar, announced a plan to cut its output amid the higher energy prices in Europe. Already earlier this morning on the Shanghai Future Exchange, the zinc price went up by 8%. It was the highest level they've seen there since October 2007. And also yesterday on the LME, we saw a huge rise on the zinc price, more than 5%, and to a level of $3,637 a ton, which is the highest level we've seen since July 2007, before we had a small price correction down to $3,551 a ton, but that is still up more than 4% this morning. The background is simply that Nurstar has said that they would cut their production by 50% at their 3 zinc smelters in Europe from Wednesday on. And the huge problem is being that the electricity prices have reached absolute record highs in the recent weeks, driven by power shortages in Asia and in Europe, and also with China's crisis expected to last through the end of the year and the growth in the world's second largest economy. Basically, also aluminium smelters are reaching problems with the energy costs. We had the news last week of Aldel being the single primary aluminium smelter in the Netherlands, which is closing their production until spring of next year. We have also a Spanish steel plant which have also decided to cut their production because of this raising electricity prices. That's also what one broker said. The market is worried that overseas smelters will further reduce their production. Recently, zinc smelters in China, in Guangxi and Hunan and other places are continuing to limit their production due to power curtailment, and the output is expected to decline during October. That would, of course, then reach to a market deficit, which could have further impact on the LME prices. Having a small look at the other metals, we could see that copper is going up by 1.9% to $9,800 a ton. Nickel increased 2.4% to $19,365 a ton. Aluminium is also at a very high level, the highest we've seen since July 2008. We were at $3,138 a ton on the 3 months price, and lead is also up by more than 1% at $2,269 a ton. Some fundamental data came out in China. China's annual factory gate prices rose more quickly than expected during September. That was driven actually by soaring raw material prices, by pilling pressure on business already grappling with the energy curbs and the supply bottlenecks. Also, China's economy growth is likely to slow down by 5.5% next year in 2022 from an expected expansion of 8.2% this year. That's what the Reuters poll showed. But the central bank could definitely remain cautious about the monetary easing due to the worries about high debts and also property risks.